Everyone just wants to be loved, to feel accepted, to have someone to turn to in times of trouble. It's a very common human desire. One of the saddest things in this life are the people who feel alone. Like the song says, one is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. It's my firm belief that people who purposely make others feel alone, they deserve to burn in a place, well, let's just say it's very hot year-round. Unfortunately, these people, these heartless bullies, seem to be multiplying like rabbits. According to statistics gathered by the FBI in 2010, people who identify as LGBTQ, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and questioning, are the most likely to be victimized by a violent hate crime than any other minority group in America. This is a direct result of homophobia. Homophobia is the irrational fear of homosexuals and homosexuality. It amazes me that people don't think twice when belittling someone like that. Just because they love someone that you wouldn't, does that mean that they are subhuman? That they deserve to have their rights stripped away? That their dignity should be taken away? Homophobia is one of the uglier things in this world, and unfortunately it seems to be running rampant through our society. If you look at Facebook, everyone seems to be pro-gay. On March 26th, everyone changed their Facebook profile picture to the red equality sign, and everyone seems to have a family member or a close family friend that is LGBTQ, and they insist that they should be able to get married. However, the fact of the matter is, majority of today's youth still uses the word gay and faggot like hello and goodbye. LGBTQ youth are still committing suicide because they are so scared to come out of the closet to their families that they would rather take their own lives. And gay marriage is still against the law, even though our Constitution preaches separation of church and state. I personally want to know how so many people seem to have skipped kindergarten, because I was taught that if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all. And if I remember correctly from my 12 years of Catholic school, that same Bible preaching that homosexuality is an abomination also preaches that you should treat one another like you would want to be treated. But today, in Utah, 74% of people who identify as LGBTQ feel as though their communities and churches do not accept who they are, with 64% believing that Utah as a whole isn't very welcoming either. It breaks my heart that 40% of homeless youth in Utah are LGBTQ, kicked out by their families for coming out of the closet. This research was gathered in June of 2012, just last summer. And 69% of youth say that they have been verbally assaulted by their peers for being gay, with 27% reporting physical abuse. I have my very best friends. They are LGBTQ, and I couldn't imagine life without them. I couldn't ever imagine telling them that their love is wrong, or that their wedding would destroy the sanctity of marriage. But don't get me wrong, this isn't an argument for gay marriage. This is an argument to change human behavior. The next time that you hear someone say, "Man, that's so gay," or "Dude, you're such a faggot," be a part of the movement and step in and say, "Hey, that's not cool. You can't pray the gay away. I'm sorry." And you never know what difference you could make in someone's life. You never know the battle that they are fighting. You could be the difference between someone choosing life or death. I'm not saying that you should rush out and paint signs and protest Proposition 8 on Capitol Hill. I'm saying that you should be able to hold your head high and say, "I'm an ally for human rights." And let's be honest, in a few years, gay marriage is probably going to be legal. So either you can sit by and let things happen, you can resist the change, or you can look your children, your grandchildren in the face and say, I helped make a difference. I helped save lives."